What is up, my dudes? JD here. For the next episode of JD Plays Ark Survival Evolved. And when I left you guys, pretty sure we had a nice little stegosaur knocked unconscious in our pen, ready for the taming. In the meantime, I have been out kind of exploring and thinking about what I want to do next and leveling my lovely Argent here. He now has over 1,000 pounds of carry weight. Is it? I can't remember. Is this a she or he? It's a he. It's a he. Okay. So the stego is good to go. It's ready for feeding. We have starved it plenty long enough. Way under the necessary hunger. We're just going to drop mayho berries on this bad boy because we're not going for a perfect tame here. And this dude should tame right on up. Now, I don't know that I can actually get out of here, but it's okay because what I can do is I can pick up a wall. Now, I've begun building some stuff out of metal, as you can see right here, because, frankly, I had plenty of metal. It's easier for me to get metal than just about anything else. And so we're going to wait out this stego, let him get tamed up. Should happen pretty quick. And I've extended the pen a bit. I'm going to go ahead and drop a few more narcs on him just to be safe. And we'll come back and check on this dude in a bit. He should be okay right there. Okay? So let's jump up on my bird. I have been doing a bunch of crystal farming. Look at this. 318 crystal because I'm getting ready to expand my greenhouse. So that's a thing. Let's head back over here to the base. Now check it out. I found a really good spot for me to farm prime because I'd forgotten about a certain dino. Well, it's not even a dino. It's more of a, we'll call it a monster because it's not really a dinosaur. I mean, I guess it technically is. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to go check out that little farm spot here in a minute. And this is a great place to farm levels for your Argents, to farm if you're trying to get a lot of prime meat for tames. It's an excellent place to do it. And if you look, we're starting to get all kinds of eggs. We've got some dodos, we've got some dilos, we've got some Argentavas, Oviraptor. I stole a Bronto egg a bit ago. It's down on my boat. And that Bronto egg is going to come in super useful for taming an Oviraptor. And Oviraptors actually help to increase our egg laying capability. I'll explain how that works here in just a little while. Rocking the Mountain Dew today. It's tasty. Alright, so what we need to do right now, I want to really quick, we need some crystal. Let's pull this in. Crystal, right here. And so the Argentavus has 318 on him. Let's pull that in here. Done. Green. Let's get ourselves a new greenhouse ceiling, a new greenhouse wall. Let's do another ceiling here. That's going to get us a level, so that's super cool. And we'll just pull these on out right quick. And then let's step outside. And so what we've done is this plot is irrigated because of that water right there. And we've already got all the pieces we need to continue to expand our greenhouse in any direction we want, to any size we want, to be honest. But we're just going to go like this. No big deal, right? And then we'll throw down a window over here. I mean, not a window, a wall. And we'll put that down right there. And this is going to jump this guy. Now this guy has a 300% greenhouse effect. So why another large? Well, we need to be able to plant some of the other seeds. And I don't know what I've done with all of my seeds. I have them somewhere. But probably over on the... Let's go over here and check it out. I got an idea. So I did go ahead and pick up recently a male Phiomia. So I can actually breed Phiomia now. So I've got 3 females and a male. And like I said, the only... Whoa, look at that. Parasaur has been dropping eggs. I'm down with this. Have these eggs? Thanks. Thanks. You're a kind-hearted soul. The only reason we really have the Phiomia is particularly for poop, you know, so we can continue to make fertilizer. And look at all these dodo eggs. So just coming out here every now and then and visiting this place, we can usually pick up a good little round of eggs, as well as several rounds of poop, because the poop, it never stops flowing at the animal farm, right? And we need that for fertilizer, so that's cool. Maybe I'll make myself a Phiomia saddle at some point, and I'm kind of interested to breed the Phiomia just to see what the babies look like, because I haven't really bred a lot of mammal dinos, to be honest. So that could be cool. I still have not gotten a breeding partner for the raptor. We need to get that done soon, especially since we can carry them so we can produce raptor eggs. Those will definitely come in handy. But let's go check on our stego right quick. Actually, I want to grab the saddle off of this stego. Particularly for the reason that this stego... So keep in mind that when we got this stego, she's a little bitty one, right? She's only level 45. The dude we have is level 116. And this chick right here, she can already carry almost 1,000 pounds. She's an amazing, amazing dino. She helped us get this whole thing started, right? So I'm very happy with her. But I am interested to see how Big Boy over here does. We do have a Bronto up here now we need to be aware of. Might be worth our while to look at how difficult it would be to knock that unconscious and tame it. I don't know. Brontos are pretty massive undertakings for tames. Look, there's another egg. There's another Phiomia too. Got a Phiomia empire going on here. Alright, where are we at on this? Almost done. 78% of the tame. Looking good. Munching away on them berries. 84% taming effectiveness. So this dude's going to jump up to the 150-ish range. That's a good dino. He's going to have pretty good start base carry weight. He's at 620. He's going to gain, you know, like I said, 40 some odd levels. So his carry weight's going to go up higher than that. It's nice. Now, we've already been robbing left and right every opportunity we get all of the beavers over here. Hey, look here. Look what we got here. Sabertooth. What level are you? That's a 104 wild male Sabertooth. Interesting. Sabers are good predators, but as with anything, if I can get you in my claws, you're dead. So let's just take him over here to the hill. You're in the wrong area, I'm sorry. But I don't trust sabers in my territory. So I'm just going to turn around and eat you. Kill that real quick, and then we're just going to turn around and gobble him up. Numbers. Great way to level ourselves. Keep in mind that when you're on a dino and you're leveling said dino by killing stuff, you're also gaining experience for that. So that's very useful for us. We're putting our points into stamina right now. Level 67. We got about 34 to 40. I can't remember. Some odd. Hey, what's this? The stego's awake. Hold on. I think there's another cat. I don't want to bring the cat over here to fight the stego. Alright, so 163 is what our stego came out to be. I'll take it. Tell him to follow us. Let's see if we can get him out of this gate here. I'm just going to move the Argent over here to the side in case we need to make a quick exit. There we go. Come on out, big. Well, come on. Come on. There you go. Come on out. There we go. Let's strap a saddle on this big bad boy. Let's go for a ride. Tell the Argent to follow us. And we'll get cracking. So this dude has a base carry weight right now of 660. Melee is, whoops, wrong one. Melee's in the 219s, movement speed 194, 4K health, 960 stamina. And we can now make stego eggs. Why do we care about stego eggs? Well, stego eggs happen to be good for a particular kind of kibble, but it's not just the stego eggs. Because he's such a higher level, he's got great harvesting capabilities. And because we've got a couple of stegos now, we could technically, remember, take them up the hill for harvesting purposes, go on a metal farming run, and just get loads of metal. Also, he's going to level up super quick, so we could very easily up his weight capacity to exceed. See, there's our first level done. The current stego capabilities. But the main thing we were wanting for was egg laying potential. Get him back, and now we can go find ourselves a couple of female stegos, and we're going to be in like Flint. Alright. And we're just going to harvest berries the whole way because that's what stegos do, right? They harvest berries. What do we not want? We don't want any of this stuff, really, right? The only thing I really care about are the purples, blacks, whites, and the seeds. So let's just keep on trucking. Now what I don't want to do is piss off this Bronto, so I am not going to attack or swing for berries anywhere in the vicinity of the Bronto, which unfortunately, because Brontos are so big, happens to be a very large chunk of the land area around me right now. That sucks. But, you know, I'd rather not have the Bronto come and crush my base, which is exactly what would happen if I aggroed that Bronto. He would literally wreck everything around me to try to kill me. Now let's give this dude some levels. He's got 2 levels. Let's go weight, weight, Above 712, doing good already. Let's drop this stuff off. The main thing that I'm trying to do is I'm going to recover as many narcos as I can to replace the narcotics that I use to tame this dude. Right? We need to have more narcotics ready to go. So we've got great berry harvesting dinos. We've got farm plots growing. That's all excellent stuff. We've got our pen for our dino team. And now everybody except for my raptor, I believe. Well, no, my Argent does not have one either. But everybody except for my Argent and my Raptor has a breeding partner. And that's good. That means we can get, you know, these types of dinos eggs, so we can start working towards kibble of this type. Just waiting on this level to come through so I can level him. There we go. More weight. You're in my way, bird. Birds are have a pretty bad habit of doing this, by the way. If you're trying to walk, they'll be happy to get in your way. Alright. Did not mean to drop that thatch, but that's okay. Get out of my way, Argent. If you just chill just a little bit, this would be happening. Alright, so we want to set this dude's behavior to neutral. And then we want to jump on this dude and tell that dude to chill. And there we go. We have our first stego pair. The dino pen is filling, boys and girls. The dino pen is filling. Now, like I said, let's go over to the base real quick before we take off. Oh, we need to get... What kind of seed do I want to grow? So let's assume that I'm going to go for... I think I want to do Argentavis kibble. So if I want to make stego kibble, because I think that's stego eggs, right? Yep. Okay. So for stego kibble, we need citronal. No, that's yes, yeah, that's what we need. And that's basically lemons. So let's get some citronal seeds here. No, stop following him. I hate when that happens. Now, I could force out a stego egg every so many hours by letting them breed. And you can actually use the breeded eggs, or the bred eggs, I guess is the best way to say it, for making kibble. So keep that in mind. If you're not having much luck with just getting eggs naturally, you can force breed them. I still didn't get what I needed. I think I can pull it. You can force breed them to get your eggs. I think I can just pull this into the thing. So let's see. Let's put this in here and then pull fertilizer, compost bin. Let's do 2 and 3. Pull those in. Okay, done. Apparently we cannot pull in seeds. That's kind of awkward. Alright, so what do you got on you? Good boy. Let me have all your narcotics. And let's get some citronal seeds. And I probably will eventually start growing some long grass and some sabo root as well. Long grass is more kind of like wheat, and sabo root's kind of more or less a potato kind of a thing, right? Look at all this poop. So much poop. And you can't keep Phiomia's poop picked up. So, as soon as I turn around here in just a second, there's going to be more poop over there. All right, no eggs from you dudes. I think I got all y'all's eggs. Yeah, I got all y'all's eggs. Okay, cool. Phiomia's just poop like crazy. See? There it goes again. We did get our first pteranodon egg from our 3 pteranodons up there, so we've got a pteranodon egg now. So that's cool. So just building up the base, building up, you know, the farm, so to speak. So let's go ahead and drop a citronal seed in there. It's got plenty of fertilizer now, and we'll get this thing growing. And we'll see how long it takes us to actually start producing some there. Now keep in mind, over here, I'm now producing stem berries. Why would I want stem berries? Well, as I've said before, it's really nice to have stem berries when you've got a bird that's crash landing because he ran out of stamina. So having a few stem berries on board can really make or break you at times. It's not a bad idea to keep some on your flying dinos for sure. All right, let's step inside the casa. Throw some more eggs on the fire here. And let's do some. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. That's what, 6? So 166 so far. So let's do a pull. Wow, no, not narcotic, narcoberry, yeah. So here's another, what, 300? And we're going to get... Let's just pull them all. So that's what? There's 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, and that's 318? 16. 316, I think. So let's do 316 narcotics. Full. That should... Ooh, I may be out of meat. Let's check that real quick. Am I actually out of meat in the base? I am. I think out of meat in the base. That's okay. We got plenty more down at the boat. All right, so let's talk about. I'm gonna go ahead and strap. Do I want to do this right now, right here, or do I want to extend it this way? I think I'm gonna extend it that way. So I'll pick this up. And put it back right here. Pick this up. Drop this there. And then go this and this. So now I can do another set of small plots right here, or I can do another medium. That's whatever. And be okay right there. So that's pretty cool. Alright. That gets all that out of my bags. Greenhouse is doing fantastic. Happy about that. Alright. What all am I carrying that I don't need? A bunch of poop. Alright, so the poop stuff goes inside the casa. Let's get that set up right quick. Right back here. We've got some stuff going on right now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, we got some more right there. Beautiful. Got plenty of arrows on ourselves. Let's close the doors. Alright, so the Argent's ready for another level up. Cool. We've got it over 1,000 pounds now. The question is, should I continue just to build weight on this bird? I kind of think that I should. Because its intended job, the intended role of this particular bird happens to be that of a hauler. So I'm not going to veer from that. But let's say that I had a brand new Argent, or that I just want to go pump some levels into this guy. There's actually a really good spot. There's several of them, but the one we're going to go to is right over here. And I think the boat is actually still nearby that spot, now that I think about it. Well, oh crap, that's bad. Woo! Almost killed myself. Didn't even have my parachutes in the right spot. I need to eat some food. What do you have on you? Let's have a few berries. And let's eat some raw meat. Look at all these Brontos and Diplos and stuff spawning around here. Wild. What are you? This is a I think it's a Bronto. I suppose I could just pull out my thing and look at it. Yep, level 12 Bronto. This would be a good kill. I'm not going to kill it right now. I'll kill it later. Alright, so the boat's actually right back in here because I've been messing around in these islands. And look, there's an alpha raptor right there. I wonder what level that alpha is. Let's take a look. That is a... Whoa, that's a max level 150 alpha male raptor. Wow. This thing would jack me up. I don't think you can scoop this, by the way. It's immune to it. But I can sit down right here and it can't do anything to me. I think that's the same one that was attacking my raft that time that ran off when I was plinking it in the nugget after it broke down my gate. I'm pretty sure alphas are immune to being picked up by claws. So, kind of silly to even try. There's the boat chilling down here. And this is kind of where I've been doing a little bit of hunting recently. It's over in this area. Now we're near the swamp because I've been considering going after some Sarcos. The main reason I've been considering going after Sarcos is because it gives me stego kibble. And with Sarcos I could actually meat tame them with Prime. I could meat tame Argents with Prime as well. I mean it works just fine. But, you know, eventually it'd be nice to be able to just mass produce kibble and not have to hunt for anything and yada yada yada. So we've got plenty of fuel built up. In fact, I left that running this entire time. I've got quite a bit of prime jerky that I've been cooking up. And we've got a whole lot of meat in here because it's a refrigerator. Look at all this prime. It's beautiful. Got a Bronto egg, some Dilos, an Ichthyi, a couple of Parasaurs, turtle, trike, all kinds of eggs in here. Alright, so I took a couple of the ceiling tiles off so that I could fly in and out of here. And I'm going to show you guys where I was hunting. I think it was actually right along this beach. I found several of them, but I can't remember. Anywhere along these swamps actually works, but what you're looking for is these Paraceratheriums. Where these guys spawn, there's usually another dino that spawns. Now the Parasaurs themselves are worth massive experience, but what we're looking for is what's slithering around right below them right now. Those are Titan boas. And you don't want to go near Titan boas on foot. They're going to jack you up. But what you can do is if you've got a lovely little dino like we do in the form of an Argent is scoop them up, carry them up in the air, and kill them. Take them over to a nice little ledge that you're going to hang out at after the fight's over. And these guys are worth really good XP. But be careful because just like they'll jack your player up, they'll jack your dinos up quickly too. They will one bite from a, oh that's bad. There's tons of bugs over around these swamps. And those bugs will sap your stamina. So the thing that's bad about Titan boas is when they poison you, it rapidly increases your torpidity. And then they slowly kill you afterwards because you'll get knocked unconscious. They can knock your dinos out really, really rapidly as well. And they can actually climb up these cliff walls. So the ones that are down here, they can slither straight up that wall and come and get me. So you want to be careful around these dudes. But for the most part, as an Argent, as long as you're being intelligent, they're not hard to kill. The one that I just killed didn't happen to give me any prime meat, but they can give prime meat. I farmed a whole, like, 40 prime earlier out here just killing these. The other thing that's cool is if you can do it right, these guys will sometimes mess up and attack one of these Paraceratheriums. And then a big war can get started where the Parasaurs and the Titan boas are all fighting each other. And if a Parasaur dies, you can get some really good prime, like 10 plus prime per Parasaur kill. Back in the day, one of my favorite things to do was to hunt the Paraceratheriums with my Pteranodon. But due to the lack of capabilities for barrel rolling these days on the Pteranodons, I haven't really tried that as much recently. So there we go. There's me some prime. You got to be careful because the bugs, they're going to try to eat your kills out here. The bugs are actually very good to level Pteranodons with because if you can find yourself a big pack of bugs, you can just start barrel rolling through them and get a lot of experience really quickly. So there's another Titan boa right there. He's going to come at me. I'm going to jump and hook. This is a baby, level 16, nothing big. But you can see that right now, up in the top, we're tranquilized. We're getting very sleepy. The poison from these dudes it's nasty, and these dilos and stuff down here, they're not going to back off your food. So if you're not going to, be ready to fight when you come over here. And be careful what you're attacking, because the Parasaurs, they're mean, and as long as you don't mess with them, they're not going to jack with you. But as soon as you bite a Parasaur, they're going to try to eat you. Let's recover some stamina. And there we go. We got another level on our Argent just from sitting out here doing a bit of hunting. Excellent, excellent. That weight is just going to continue to climb. And the glorious thing about that is when I go to harvest, metal later, it's all just going to pay off dividends right there. So let's see. Let's see if one of these Parasaurs is kind of a low level. See if we can kill one. So there's a 104. There's a 16. A 16 would be a good one to hunt, actually. But there's mated bonuses and all kinds of stuff going over here. And these guys, they're not easy to kill. I'll tell you flat out. Parasaurs are not. They're not hard, but if you're not set up for it, they can be dicks. This guy, we can go for this guy. Let's try this guy. Now the Parasaur has aggroed the Titan Boa. That's what we were going for. And look, we got a swarm of bugs chasing us. There's a Titan Boa coming up behind me right now. I want to get away from that, because the bugs will drain my stamina where I can't fly, right? And then the Titan Boa is just going to kind of try to have his way with me, and we don't want that business. Alright, so that Paraceratherium and these Dilos and that Titan Boa, they're all down here fighting now. So what we want to do is we want to kind of get in here. The Parasaur is killing things, right? Here's a dead Titan Boa. So we'll go ahead and harvest the prime off of that. That's nice. Got 3 prime. Don't go in the water, because water is death if you're on a flyer. Look, it's all out war now. Look at all the Parasaurs. The Parasaurs and the snakes are now all fighting all across the island. We're just waiting for somebody to get bloody enough to swoop in for the kill. Get some stamina back here, hopefully. So many bug bites. Let's see if we can get some stamina back via some stem berries here. There we go. Right on, Vanilla Wafer. I'll try to take a look at you later, bub. Alright, so it looks like we're getting some stamina recovery. We want to keep our eyes on this Paraceratherium. That's what I want to try to kill. Now, he's pretty much fought off all of his attackers, but I guarantee you he's bloody. We can't see it because it's dark. Now the Titan Boa is getting involved. Titan Boa is continually getting stomped by the Paraceratherium. There we go. Titan Boa bit him. So we're just going to stand back and wait now. We don't have to do anything. So the snake is dead. The Parasaur is running. That's good. That's what we want. But we don't want him running out to the water. We want him running back to the beach. And I can see all the blood on him. He's bloodied up. So now I'm swooping in for my attack, for my kill here. There we go. That's a dead Paraceratherium. That's a low level. And look at this. Look at all this prime I'm getting. That's 16 prime from a single kill. 118 raw meat from a single kill. Really good experience. This is, if you have a good solid Argent that can handle it, this is a great place to hunt. Whether you're hunting the snakes or the Parasaurs, doesn't really matter. It's just a good place to hunt. And Argents, they really do just make good hunting dinos at this point in the game. They're very tanky. They're not the fastest thing in the world, so you got to be careful because you get yourself in the wrong situation and you're going to get wrecked. But they're really good dinos all the way around. Well, creatures, I should say. Are they considered dinos, I wonder? I don't know. Anywho, we're done here. Let's head out of here. Let's actually head back to the boat. I got a fair bit of prime meat right there. So if I were to be taming a Carno right now, all that prime meat that I just got would come in hugely helpful, right? And we'd be able to get a quick tame on a Carno without actually having any kibble for it. So it's just something to keep in mind. If you are going for Carno tames and you don't have kibble, go kill some of these bigger dinos, harvest them for prime meat, and you'll be good to go. Stems. Well, that's what we've got them for. And stamina is on the rise. Beautiful. Now what would be optimal is if I just had like a low-level female Sarco come hang out with me. Let me knock her out. Take her home. Alright, so we got a bunch of space for prime in here, right? So let's pull raw prime. We picked up 21 that time. Pull all that in real quick. And then we can go ahead and turn this on. Pull raw prime. 21, pull, done. And we'll just let that all cook up. No big deal. We can head on down the road. That's probably going to be it for me this time, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the ARK series so far. Pretty soon, I have decided I am going to get a mammoth. Mostly for completion reasons and because I like mammoths. They're pretty awesome. We are going to go get a mammoth pretty soon. So I'm not sure how soon. I'm going to continue to work on picking up breeding pairs and continue to expand the base. And right now, my main goal is I want to try to go ahead and get breeding pairs set up where we can go for some max level Argent tames and really try to get one of those. I'm probably going to work on doing a bit of flying about the map and getting some of the supply drops done. And I want to do some cave diving soon. So I want to take us to go explore some caves. But when we get ready to start exploring caves, we're going to need to have the capability of some form of a ground mount that's capable of holding its own. And for that, I think I'd like to go after probably like a dire bear. Maybe a saber-tooth, but I'm leaning more towards dire bear at the moment. We'll see what happens with that. Saber-tooth does sound fun. We could also look at wolves. I don't think the wolves are quite strong enough, though. Not as I really like the more tankier dinos, and so the dire bear seems like the way to go for me. As far as where we are right now, this ledge right here, our house is just beyond it. Like that cliff off in the distance, we're built up just above it, so we're about home. So anyways, as always, boys and girls, if you liked it, like it, and if you'd like to see more like it, click that subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Laters.